Zidane Deity, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We're back with another live stream, and of course, we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV. And it's reset day, which, yeah, big surprise. I was expecting update day, but nope, we did not get update, unfortunately. Um, Savage is unlocked. I haven't gone to go get it yet, but Savage should be unlocked today. So cool. We'll make sure of that before the end of the stream. Um, before too long. But for now, we're just gonna be focusing on getting this shit done, as well as getting the big fights done. Yeah, we'll focus on this, like I said, and then after we finish all the Wondrous Tales and these bad boys, then we will go ahead. Once we finish these bad boys and we'll queue for these things, then we will go ahead and take care of the rest of things. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start us off with that, and let's make sure of where this guy is. I don't even know this one. Okay, so this one's on the side. Okay. Apparently he has a spot over here first, though, so we're going to check there first, and then we'll check up here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm on the first location. I will also briefly mention, I did manage to get all of the weapons, so, there's that. The only thing that we still need to do when it comes to things that I'd like to get done before the update actually happens is, there is a mount, or, there is, the tools, northeast, okay. Is that it? That's it, okay. I would like to get the tools, but I don't necessarily think that that's likely. Just due to the fact that it's a challenge. All right. This guy, I think he's on the west side. I could be wrong. Yeah, he's on the west side. Okay, so we want to go to the west side. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Although I do have to say, it's kind of interesting with when it comes to the seals, or the yeah. When it comes to the seals, we already have most of them. Most things that you need from them. The only things that we still need is for the allied seals, blue mage stuff, which, to be fair, blue mage is annoying anyways. So. Although I will say this, I have actually completed most of the blue mage stuff at this point. I just need to finish getting all of my spells, specifically like 70 and 80 ones. Oh, is this one of the ones that... It is one of the ones I need. Thank you, finally. Finally, we start off with one that I actually need. What are you doing? Why are you just... You're wasting your... Why are you wasting your MP?
Let's begin, shall we? I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
Oh, I'm realizing what the healer's outfit. It's for I'm forgetting her name, but she's the character from Whatchamajiggle. A very popular character. I'm forgetting the anime's name, but yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Oh, starting off with the easy one. Okay. Nice. We got the good side, the easy method. Okay.
My fighting wits.
Second phase.
Still you stand. How delightful. Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Oops. I was just a little bit too far over. Okay. One stack, not too bad. That could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine. Pack of wolves.
Okay. Big blast. All right. Back in Moonlight.
Try this.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Okay. And there's that. Nice.
It's all over. Until next time.
All right. Pass on that. And get the frick out of here. But there we go. That was pretty good. All right, so we took care of, so we checked the first side. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right, so that takes care of that. Let's go ahead and start the queue for the Alliance raid. I have rarely gotten the normal raid, so I'm not even gonna. Lately, I've rarely gotten any early normal raids. So, when I queue. And that might just be like something that they've added to make it so that it's less annoying for people. But I don't know. So that they don't have to necessarily worry about the early normal raids as much, clogging their queues. Or maybe there's just more people playing the current raids. But like I said, normal raids. A lot, everything else. Everything. But normal raids. Just, it's always the big stuff right now. Alright. Where is this bad guy? Oh, where is this bad guy? Oh, where is this bad guy? He's gonna be in the last possible spot, I bet. Oh wait, is that him? No. I'd see him if he. Oh nope, there he is. East. Is that? There he is. Perfect. Alright, so that takes care of that. Let's go ahead and head then to Solution 9. Did my camera freeze? No, it didn't. Okay, good. I was worried that it did. Okay. Go to True View. And let's go unlock the Savage Raids. Which I probably won't be doing Savage for a while. I don't know when. I don't even think I've got gear that's good enough yet. Even on the casters. So... okay. Okay. For example, what if Vitel's slaughter were even more gruesome? Or, yeah. Yeah, not even surprising that his Savage stuff is... yeah. Whatever. But yeah, Savage is now unlocked. How nice. I think it's funny, like, the story for the Savage stuff is continually less interesting. Same thing goes for the, like, as much as the extreme trials are kind of interesting with the way that they handle it, it's just kind of annoying that the Savage isn't. But yeah, I don't know. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba dum ba bum ba bum. I don't know. But yeah, the Savage and the Extremes trials, I feel very little qualms with just skipping past their cutscenes because there's like no story there. But you know, let me think here. But yeah, I do have to say it's kind of interesting that in terms of like previously it was they did the update at the same time, but I'm not seeing anything for the release date of 7.41. Hopefully it's soon. I would imagine it's soon. Hopefully it's the next week. Because I would like to start work on the weapons. And I mean, granted, the good news is that we have all of the best weapons. So hopefully it's easier when it comes to learning these things. Oh, and good, it is Shadowbringers is the one I need. I think after this alliance raid, I'm gonna step away for a sec to get another cup of coffee, and then we'll continue. We'll see though. All right, I'm A, so we go over here. Oops, I'm an idiot. I should have moved. We should have just moved. I'm the only one who didn't. That feels kind of mean, though, because it's like, come on. There should at least be one for each group, and there was not. And this is before a lot of these guys. That is one problem. One thing I hate about the high level, these lower level ones, is just how few abilities you get. Ba ba da ba da bum 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 bum. Ow. Moved too early. Way too freaking early. I am just... That's insane. Yeah, I just unlocked the Savage, and I'm just like, I'll worry about it later. Ay. I don't know. But I was expecting it to be... That is a good question. I imagine it will probably be kind of insane. But I know for a fact I don't have the gear high enough. So, I'm not... Because I am not going for the crafting gear. Or the crafted gear. Because it's just, yeah. I mean, probably. Yeah. I imagine it's gonna be really fun, especially for people who've done those. I don't know. I need to get into them, but into the different ones, but I just haven't yet. Yeah. Like what? Like this is my highest level thing, which is the 780 thing. Which, granted, that is actually pretty good for. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I imagine that we'll probably be at 800 with the new update, for sure. Or with the expansion. Oops. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Feels kind of weird to be starting with him. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. All right. Good luck. Try not to lose your mind. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Can you not stand right on top of me? That'd be great. Thank. Ay, ay, ay. Do, 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 do. All right. So after this, I think we will go ahead and do the front line. And we might as well, because of how lucky we've been getting, I think we can probably go for some of these, something for each of these. Ah, what am I? But yeah, so it's a leveling. I mean, knowing how the leveling one works, it's unlikely to be this, but it could happen. And then high level as well. It's unlikely, but it could happen. It could happen. We'll see. I hate this fight, though. Oh, yeah. You know, honestly, I would not be surprised if I'm maxed out on mathematics by the end of the week. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do. Are there seriously no Lalafels on here? That's what I thought. Oh. Alright. So let's see here. Which one is this? If I can remember the frickin' codes, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, no hammers. Come on. Alright. Alright. Now then. Okay, hopefully we can kill this guy before the annoying pods. Come on, kill him before the annoying pods. This one. Okay, good. We managed to avoid the annoying pods. How nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be maxed out before the end of this. good. We got past there. Alright. Final boss. The Conglomeration. Although I do have to say, I think it's kind of funny that you never face off against Adam and Eve from Nier. Instead, it's like all just the androids. Sure, there is some stuff with the machines, but in like the first few fights, but I think it's mostly in the first dungeon. But then everything else is just, like, broken androids. Which, I mean, granted, that is a thing in, like, the last section of the game. But I just think it's funny that that's what they decided to do. Because this is the third one, right? Yeah, I think. That's right. Or no, this is the second one, I think. I can't remember the frickin' fight. Yeah. This is the second one, and then the third one is inside the tower. That's right. But it's funny to me, specifically for this, because the fact that this is where one of the places where you fought Adam and Eve, like one of the last times, they chose not to have that be in here. Especially considering the fact that that led to the whole thing. That led to why these guys, why all of the androids broke down and started having issues. But I've said before, if you want to know the story of Nier Automata, I would say best option, obviously, play the original game. Second best option is to watch the anime. Third best option is to play the Nier raid in Final Fantasy XIV. Ay, ay, ay. Isn't this the... Oh no, this is the... Okay, good, I was outside of it. That's right. I need to figure out. I've never really understood the mechanic here, which is weird. But I'm glad that it does have the... Okay, so it's gonna be that, and then this one? Doesn't matter, because Prime Blade doesn't... Not Prime Blade. That's just the grade wide. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay. Alright. At some point, I do think I want to get all of the near gear. But I'd like to save for doing that until, I actually need the stuff. Or rather, once the gear can actually be put in outfits. Oh, cool. Got 2 commands. That's nice. Alright. So yeah, that took care of that. Let's switch over to Picto, and we will go ahead and do Frontline. I think if we're going to do normal raid, I might try and do it as a healer or tank. Because... Or not normal raid, the expert. I think we'll do that. Alright. Is there anything else that we need to do here? I don't think so. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when not the raid, the weapons and tools are gonna update. But yeah, if we look at this thing. So yeah, 7.41 is adding, obviously, the weapons and the tools. 7.45 is adding the Hildebrand quest and the variant dungeon. Kind of gets me wondering if maybe I don't know. My big thing that I'm like wondering is like, what exactly is happening when it comes to the custom deliveries? Because we only have one, and it feels weird that we only have the one. At least to me, it feels weird that we only have the one. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, that's the wrong. Because that's now active. Okay. This is the thing I wanted to see. So we need 7 of these things, which I think is kind of insane. Because it's like, with the update, once we get the update to happen, like these are the same item level that, or I think like their best versions are gonna be the same level as these, right? The relic weapons should be about the same level as those, I think. Or no. Relic weapons should be a little bit over that, and I don't know. Not super important right now, what exactly is going to happen with those. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny to me. Alright. So this is gonna do that one. We can probably do Thoradin. Thoradin is able to be soloed pretty easily. Jeez, people already have the freaking amount. was coming. You know what? We might switch over to we might switch to Black Mage, because I didn't. I kind of forgot, like, how fun Black Mage is in this thing. Okay, they got that. Let's. Okay, I'm gonna start heading towards the reds. I think the southern red is probably the better option for now. Because there's a decent group over there, which means that we should claim it. Okay. You know what, yeah, let's switch over to Black Mage. I vaguely remember how to play Black Mage. I did do a little bit in Crystalline Conflict. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba ba dum bum. All right. Okay, if we can claim that one, we might just win. Oh, if we claim this one, we for sure win. We need to claim it. Dang it. Okay, we claimed the lower one, so that's good at least. And at least it was Maelstrom who claimed the top one. And not the other guys. Come on! Stupid thing. I hate this. I really, really hate this. It drives me freaking crazy whenever I'm like trying to do a freaking... I'm trying to attack people, and it's just like, no, you don't get to attack this person. Because they are too freaking far. And we're not going to let you target the one that is closer. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I hate... Like, there's a reason I don't play as melees in PvP, and it's this. It's because it's way worse with them. How in the world are we supposed to... Ah, you stupid bastard! I hate that. I frickin'... There we go. All right. Bop. Okay. Alright, so that took care of that one. I am not saying diddly squat about these things. Okay. You know what? Let's just run Let's run creator really quick solo. That is what I need, right? Yeah. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. This should not take long. I might even be able to kill it before it builds up anything. Nice. Yep. Killed it before it even built up anything. Good, good, good. Let's get out of here. So that took care of creator. Not saying diddly squat. Alright. Alright. close that. Let's go ahead and which one is it? 5th to 8th? Okay. 5th to 8th. Let's make sure that we are Viper. Okay. And then after this, we will do the expert one. And yeah. Oh. I should get coffee. That's what I was... That's right. I was going to do that after the Alliance raid. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, whoops. All right. So, let's keep doing this. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we max out several things. Because, yeah. We don't know yet what the weapons are gonna be. Let's see. So these are 760, right? They were... Which is the same level as the Historia augmented stuff, right? I don't believe they... I think they might have been below Historia 5. But also, like, I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. But, yeah. Let's actually take a look really quick. What is... Yeah. I'm not even high enough with this. So... Like, I do have some gear that is higher, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take quite a while. And granted, I will probably... If I wasn't so concerned with getting this done, I probably would go ahead and do some other stuff, but yeah. So let's see here. So... 5th to 8th circle. Sandoria shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, like that's the thing though that I'm really confused about. So let's go ahead and while we're discussing this, let's go to Foundation. And we're gonna specifically go and talk to the guy, but we're gonna go talk to these guys, not you. Travel to the firmament. That's what we want. So if we go to the firmament, so we currently have one custom delivery for level 100 for the level 100 stuff, which not bad, but considering the fact that there are mounts that we're working towards, it's kind of getting concerning. Okay, so this is the art supply material. Okay. But yeah. Oh, that's fun. We'll deal with that in a sec. That's actually, both of them are pretty, are bonuses. That's good. So, yeah, currently there is Need a Weak Way, and that's it. In terms of the crafter, in terms of the custom deliveries. And I've already finished taking care of her. So, my concern is that we don't have anything yet? Any word on the next custom delivery, even? Anita Weekway was, like, confirmed pretty early in the 7.1 stuff. So that's why it's just really confusing to me why the heck they haven't revealed anything yet. Okay. Collect 1, 2... 3, 4. This will be 5 and 6. There we go. But yeah, like, I'm not certain who exactly would be the next person, whoever they decide to do. But I don't know. You'd expect them to do something by now. At least to have announced who it is. And part of me is thinking, oh, it's got to be someone who is kind of hidden or something like that, maybe. Because if we look at our... If we look at previous updates, custom deliveries, here we go. So... This is so Nita Weekway. She was the 90 to 100, right? Margaret, Andon, and Amelance. They were so Amelance was the first one. Then Andon, then Margaret, which was basically one that was very obvious. One in an old zone and one in a new zone, right? And before then was Kaishir, one in a major area, and then 2 in an old area. But that was because of the fact that they were doing the Ishgardian restoration. Now we have the new restoration, and it's just like, okay, so why are we not doing something with that? I did something stupid. 2. 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Okay. All right. When we get back, we'll take care. We'll do the last one. I accidentally hit the wrong button, but that's fine.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison. From molten flame my servants rise. Out of my sight. Leave naught but ash in your wake. Then sink sorrow into your heart. A fitting death.
Wow, this guy's going down faster than I was expecting him to.
You will know my rage. Perish in flaming embrace. Go on and sate your boundless hunger.
That was actually like one of the simplest versions I've ever seen. I'm genuinely surprised how simple that was. Like, no wonder we're killing this guy fast. He's being really dumb.
Shall see my wish fulfilled. You are prey to be consumed.
Boom. Victory goes to us. I'm not even gonna... Well... Yeah, the minion's not even something I need, so we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. No! Fuck. Alright. Toss him. Why do people open these chests when no one wants the stuff? Seriously. Like, no one ever wants them. And I don't understand why people open these chests if nobody cares. Okay. And then we'll just grab that because we don't need any extra of those. So, yeah. Okay. So then we go back to Foundation. So that is another piece of the puzzle. Let's see. Yeah, big surprise. Not gonna work out, as far as I'm aware. Well, I mean, I could get at least one line or two, but there's no way I'm getting three at this point. There's a reason I don't say anything until this point. But yeah, so... let's go ahead and do this as a Reaper. Switch back to you. Aethernet. No. Travel to the firmament. Okay. So who... okay. So at this point, I have now completed all of the 100s, all of the 90s. We're getting close to completing the 80s. Obviously, there is the guy in Gilmore that I still need to deal with. But I'm not too concerned about him. Because, yeah, he's fairly simple. Especially with him specifically, he's just in that one area. So, yeah. Or he's just in, yeah. None of his stuff is from a different world. So... But yeah. So that takes care of that. Alright, that's our custom deliveries for the week. And let's see here. How we doing on those achievements? Watch list, that's what I want to see. Okay, so Charlemagne needs 12? Is that really it? Yeah, 12 for him. L2 needs a bit more. But yeah, so these two are almost done. Then it will be Kaishir. Then these guys. So yeah, once... So Charlemagne is just 2 weeks. So... If, for some reason, we do end up getting, a new custom delivery, and they just didn't tell us about it, which I would imagine would be spoiler reasons why they wouldn't do that, then, yeah. Because, here's the thing. When we had this going on, it was... where was it? So it was the guy in Yulmore, and then the next update happened to these guys, and they gave us both of those over time, not right away. So considering the fact that we're heading to new planets, I mean, there's a chance that it's just like new characters from here. And it's going to be either here on Finea or somewhere else. But, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the thing that concerns me the most, though, is going to be leveling these guys up. I imagine that it's probably going to be easier to get, like, all of this done on the new planet. But at the same time, I don't know. Alright, something that has 5. This one has 5. Perfect. Nice. That was actually, like, way closer than I was hoping for. Oh. Wait a minute. Does that, because this was 15, wasn't it? I think that these are actually, like, pretty low. Or actually much lower, but yeah. Okay. But, yeah. What am I, what is, do I have that currently? No, I do not. Let's just go over here, then. Travel to ground support zone. There we go. I could apply, but I don't think that I'm going to. Just due to the fact that it's, we need the boost. And like, well, we don't need the boost, I should say. But, yeah. Because the boost doesn't boost experience, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, I think what I will do is I'm going to specifically focus on just doing these until it's maxed out. Until either it's maxed out or whatever. Because 15,000 is like... Or 1,500 is not that hard. And we do need to max it out. We will need to max everything out eventually. I don't know. We'll see. No one is here. I don't know. I do have to say, I am actually kind of looking forward to the weapons. Because, like, some of... I don't know. I kind of would like to get some of the weapons. Especially the scythe for, the heavyweight stuff. I don't think that I really care too much about the tombstone gear, the tombstone weapons too much. I don't know. We'll look at it again when in a bit. Oh, someone is coming. Or no, they're not. That's not a person. I hope that they made that better. I really do, because holy shit. I hope they made the AI better, because holy crap. Well, it is going up, so I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Okay. That should be enough for the sec. Let's go ahead and grab these. So yeah, it's going up, it's just not as effective as it used to. It seems to be going better than the on the moon. But we'll see. On the moon, it was garbage. If you came over here to do this shit, and no one was in the mech, then you were pretty much fucked. But yeah, they need to do better things when it comes to the mechs and stuff. Because there's very little reason for people to do the mechs, and like, oh cool, the mech, it's a fun thing to do on the first time, which is why in the first week it can be a challenge to get in there, but by the next week, but yeah, by the second week, no one's queuing for them. It was better on the moon, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, when it came to how long people were queuing for the mechs, but it's not by much. But yeah. The good news is that at this point it does seem like one person can complete it, which is good because previously you couldn't. On the moon, if it was just one person going around on the ground, no, you couldn't. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised that that hasn't procced yet. There we go. Nice. Oh, speaking of stellar success standard. Yeah, so I still need to do some critical missions. I still need to do the ground support, which, jeez, I forgot how much I still need to do for the ground support. Yeah. So yeah, I will probably be grinding out over the next few days, just like coming back here every now and again, off stream, and just doing ground support and stuff like that. Oh, and there we go. Finally, this procs. Okay, so that'll do this, and then we can queue for an expert. Probably be the best option, and then we can probably do the soloable stuff pretty fast. Yeah, I think that's the best option. So I think, yeah, we'll do this, and then with Reaper, do expert as either a healer or tank, and then yeah, we'll see what I do. Okay.
meant to be Sandoria. More echoes.
Okay.
Run 4 is supposed to be a quiet place. It sees its fair share of new adventures. We must fight our way through.
Am I the only Reaper? I think I might be. Bombard.
It would appear the land has been altered. This is Orlais Peak. We must be ready for anything.
You, who have risen above your mortal status. I am Kirin. This surging power I bring to bear!
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted. A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Oh, guardians divine, lend me now your might! Oh, Byakko, rend with fang and claw!
The divine beasts. Have care.
Why did it have to be this one? I hate Byakko. Probably the most annoying of these beasts, I would say.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Will you overcome my trial?
Okay.
Know your place. I must thank you, mortals.
All right.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
That takes care of that first fight. Out of curiosity, how we doing on the? How much do we have? Yeah. Already over. We're nearing 1,000, which is kind of insane. I don't think that we're gonna hit 1,000 today. I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely.
It's Ultima and Omega, and they're attacking those airships.
So wait, if we do, let's see. So this is gonna get us to 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, we don't even need to do an expert actually. So yeah, we'll just do the soloable stuff after this. I think we'll run it as machinist. Run all three as machinist because that's fairly simple.
The airships are taking heavy damage. We must do something. I'm glad you're safe. Come, let's keep moving. I do not see an easy way back. But I'm sure you can handle things without me.
Yep, we can. Okay. Oh, we managed it. Okay, get to the side. Could you not stand on top of people? That'd be great.
An impressive show. Hurry now. Do not keep me waiting.
Yeah, I had a feeling I had all of those. And then need. Okay. Get out of here. Okay.
You shall find me.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay.
Come then. Show me what your kind can do.
earth, fire.
Once more, shall we? Kneel! Behold the glory of the Phalanx! You are naught but insects to be crushed! Accept your fate! Kneel before Zelatian wisdom and die! This is the power of crystals, transcendent, sublime.
Perfect timing. Okay. And then we should be able to do the shroud. Boop, boop.
By their might, I pave the path to paradise. I am the will of the crystal. That you should still stand. Very well. Careful now. The face of war is ever changing. Tremble! Disappear! Kneel!
Yeah, people die on this fight so much, it's insane.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements.
Ice, lightning, fire. Ice, lightning, and fire.
Accept your fate.
Okay. And
I thank you for this amusement.
fire and lightning. Lightning and ice. nature.
Insolent fool.
I think they call they classify that as wind, but I always forget. So. Can you not stand right on top of me? Holy crap.
Why? I am the will of the
Jeez.
How could I be defeated by mere mortals? Farewell, my little brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born.
I survived all the way until the very end, and then I get killed. That's just so mean. Didn't I get like?
Privilege of walking within the heart of Tulia.
Didn't I get like a 90 thing? I don't know. There are cutscenes. Alright, so yeah. After this, we're going to do the soloable stuff, and then see what happens. Because, yeah, so let's see. So this is a 50 or 60, and that's a 51. So, yeah. So it should be fast. And we'll do this as machinist.
This world shall belong to the Zealot. Can you escape this, I wonder?
come on. Hopefully that's still enough time. Probably won't be, honestly.
I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this. I will illuminate you and make this world ours.
I think it's funny that they only voice cutscenes in the actual dungeon, or in the raids, not in the
Forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix. You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye. My javelin pierces all. Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you.
There we go. Perfect. Alright. Pass on the minion because we already have it. Greed the cards. Need the scrolls. Because holy crap, there are so many scrolls you need. It's insanity. And then greed the gear if we can. Which, yeah. Wait for the rolls to finish up. Are we gonna get anything is the question, though. No rolls. Are we gonna get some gear? No. Definitely not. Because that's a 19. Even with a need, that's not... Yeah. That wouldn't be likely. Oh, shoot. Please, are any of these new? No. Okay, good. You know what? We will do the minor one for as much as we can. Like, it's not important. but it's since minor is going to be the first one that I'm going to work on, might as well get some of it done. Which I don't think it's going to be much. And unfortunately, we can't do any more. But that's fine. Alright. Return. And then we will go ahead and switch over to Machinist. Clear that. Yeah, there's no way we're getting... Yeah. Okay. Unrestricted. Confirm. Let's go ahead and start off with a 50. Doesn't matter which one. I probably should have waited a bit, but that's fine. But yeah, we're not even going to worry about killing guys. We're just going to clear what we need to clear for doors, and then we're going to leave. We're doing full wall-to-wall. Alright, once we have 7, I think we will go ahead. All right. And then it will be a 50. All right. And again, wall to wall. Is there even a wall here? I don't even know if there's a wall here. What opens this wall? Oh, right. I have to actually I have to clear these guys. That's fine. Okay. I have to stop being attacked for 5 seconds. Nice. All right. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Oh, I wish that Peloton worked on more than when you're out of combat. Good. Just took 4 minutes. That's one down. Alright. So before we do... Technically, we could get 2 lines. We could technically get 2 lines. It's unlikely. It's heavily unlikely, but... Why not? You know what? Yeah, we'll just finish this. Okay. Again, wall to wall. Of course, granted, this one is annoying. Because we can't go wall to wall. Okay. 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 Another one down.
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you!
Okay. Alright. That takes care of that. Okay. Ba 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 bum, bum, ba da ba da. Alright. And final boss. Was this faster than than the other one? It was a little bit. It was a little bit. Let's get out of here. Alright. And then finally... Oh. Okay. Was not expecting to get that, but okay. Then we go here, we go here, we go to Thoradin's Reign. And we will go ahead and finish this. The possibility of... oh, well... Actually... There's the possibility of 2 lines. No, there isn't. I'm wrong. There's the possibility of 1 line at this point. I thought that it was a possibility of 2, but no, there's no possibility of 2, which is fine, whatever. Okay, so that is gonna be that. Now we just wait for this long thing. I think it's so funny with with this specific fight, is like there's so much time where you're just not actually doing shit. Like if this fight went could go faster, that's the real thing that at least I'm wishing for. Like, I'm imagining doing this as, like, a regular thing, and, like, everyone just being like, boring. Like, even if it was a standard fight, I feel like no one would care. Like, granted, the parts where you had to actually fight might have lasted longer in standard stuff, but I don't know. Just feels weird to me. And it's funny to me because, like, all Heaven's Ward fights, as well as to a certain degree, and also the Realm Reborn fights, you can do all of them solo now. But several 71s are impossible to do solo, which is kind of dumb. But I don't know. But anyways, one line. Yeah, I kind of expected that. All right. Well, let's go ahead and head back to Idleyshire. We managed to get everything done before the before we hit 11:30, so that's pretty dang good. And, like, granted, that is because of the fact that the random queues actually behaved this time. So yeah. Hand over journal. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure that they haven't added anything for the bronze certificates. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hand over journal. Big surprise. Alright, let's sell that. Ditch this. Alright. So that takes care of all of that stuff. So we can now clear this back to normal. Okay. And I will be right back in a sec, and then we will go ahead and take care of the normal raids, at least as many as we can. There's not much time, so we could probably get 1 or 2 done. All right. So, let's see here. I think we will go ahead and, for our first one, do this, do that, and here we go. Although, I do have to say, I still think it's funny that M3 is supposed to be, or whatever it is, M11, whatever the fuck it is people are doing this, sure, but it's, comparatively, it's the easiest of all four, but it's supposed to be the final challenge before doing the last one. Which I find that insane to think about. There's a video out already for The Savage? I find that hard to believe. Okay. So. Let's return to Luolal for a sec. So, here's the thing. We know that the Phantom... one thing that we know about the Phantom Weapon... Let me see if we can find... If I can find the information. Here we go. Phantom Weapon. They do not actually have any information about it on the special site. Which I don't understand why they don't put, like, some more information on the special site. But supposedly... it's going to be something that you can both do, like the, not the previous one, but the one before. So the first one could be done either in here or out in the world. Because it was Fate stuff, and basically, each there were there's specific zones in here where each one gave like the specific Demi-Atmas, which I still have one. But yeah, each of the Demi-Atmas you could get from doing this specific thing. Then, but you could also do get each of the 6 from each of the zones. Throughout the entire all of Tulial, all of Tural, and Living Memory. So that's all of those, right? So those get through there. The second one you just got from doing like your random dailies and shit. It was the light, which filled in each of these. So this so this third thing, supposedly it's going to be in both. It's going to be both in here, and it's going to be out in the rest of the world. So that makes me wonder if it's going to be another Fate thing, or if it's going to be something else. Alright, which one did we get? Oh, M4.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
That was odd. I've never seen it do that before. I didn't know you could break it. Stop him from doing it. Nice. Okay, we already have the minions, so we don't need that. What do we have? We have a chest, we have legs, so those are the ones we want. And then we will greed the rest. Okay, and pass on that, because we just got the thing. Alright, so we are probably going to be getting legs soon. Wait for the loot to finish, in case people are waiting until after to do commends. Alright. Okay. No commends, but that's fine. Alright. So that takes care of that one. So we can probably... I think we can get one more done. But holy crap. That last one has become practically just easy peasy rice and cheesy at this point. Which is funny, because it is one of the harder ones. It is significantly challenging. I would say of all four, either the first or the second are actually the hardest, though. I have wiped on all of them, but I think that 1 and 2 just, they have these challenges that are just like, that's kind of insanity. So, yeah. Oh, that's a question. How close are we to getting this done? 5 away for Labyrinthos, and several away for the others. But Garlemald will be next, so that's good. I don't know. I think so yeah, there are 2 things that are kind of concerning me. One, we do know that Beastmaster is coming in 7.5. We know that. So I'm not concerned about that. And that is making me think that because of the fact that Beastmaster is coming at that point, Blue Mage probably will get its level up at the same time. And probably both of those jobs will then go up to 90, is my guess. So that's one thing. But yeah, so but it's still kind of weird because apparently it was in the point 4 patches that we have gotten them in the past. But yeah, there's no custom delivery, which is kind of concerning. Which I was expecting that to be on the moon of some sort, but there's been no word on it whatsoever. And there's no word yet on the on there being an Allied Society quest, which is also a bit concerning. Okay. So this is what I want to see. So these are... Yeah, these are those kind of this mechanical stuff, which does look cool. I will admit that. Steampunky, I kind of like it. And then one sec. What is it? This thing? This is what I want to see. These have some really interesting aspects to them. Very techy and so on and so forth. And they look cool. I will say that. I do actually think that they look pretty cool. But yeah, very techy for those. So, I don't know. I haven't done any Savage, and I probably should at some point. Yeah. If that's a question, how far are we from getting that other... this thing? Quite a ways. Alright. Easy one. Alright, let's see what we do.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne? First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork. Another attack evaded with a forward. Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Yeah, I think that that mechanic that just happened is probably the worst of them.
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
Okay, where are you? There you are.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! There is much more to come. The challengers holding their own. It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. Oh, it's Trinity time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed! My reign is absolute! I will not lose! The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before! Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced! I will not yield my throne! What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth! Now fall! Oh, he split the ring in half! Going to need urgent repairs! And they're down! Can they recover from this? And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
All right.
And now he's braver in. What absurd strength! Ahem. The ring shall presently be restored. Who's in the clash between Feral Pride and Mortal Resolve? Either side could come out on top.
And there we go.
Makes the Arcadian what it is. What power! The Dark Summon isn't holding back.
There we go. Perfect.
It's all over. Until next time.
All right. So again, we prefer legs and then chest. And then greed the rest. Based on that, I'm thinking I probably will get the leg. Hopefully we get one of the legs. Kind of weird that they're starting in different spots, but okay, whatever. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. So let's see. How much do we have right now? We have enough for that. So one sec. I'm going to start off by getting the mage. Oh, wait. What? Oh, we're not quite there. Sorry. I thought we were there. But I think I will be getting the casting legs. Let's go ahead and get the healing legs then for this. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call it for the day. We have gotten quite a bit done today. Obviously, I still need to do a few more of the. I still need to do M1 and M2 for the heavyweight. So that's so that'll be something that we that I work on probably off stream. We'll see. But yeah, we got, like I said, we got a good amount done. We finished pretty much everything for the week, except for obviously I'll be working on challenge logs and other things pretty much the entire time. But yeah, the next thing that should be happening will be the update, which like that's gonna be the next big thing that we need to worry about. I'm not really too concerned about like Savage or anything like that. In terms of anything else for 7.4, there's really not much. It feels like a smaller update, which is reasonable. It is they are concluding things, so that makes some sense. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels small to me. Obviously, we'll see more as time goes on. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. Next time will be tomorrow will be a Pokemon shiny hunting. Thursday, I think we're doing some Ivalice Chronicles. Unless something comes up, I think that's currently the plan. If something comes up, obviously we'll deal with that. But yeah, and then Friday will be Final Fantasy 14 Friday. I think we might do some. We might play a Zo-O, but I'm not 100% certain yet. Rather than Hollow, since we already got most of Hollow stuff done. So yeah. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next one. But on.